Well, as we mentioned, the nation clearly on heightened alert. Here in Columbia today, Columbia police responded to not one, but three reports of suspicious packages.
Three reports of suspicious packages that were found around Columbia. This after the investigators have continued to warn the public, if you see something, say something. So we wanted to talk to Columbia's acting police chief about this, Ruben Santiago. You do want people to report it, though, if they see something, right? But
Absolutely.
Today seemed a little crazy. We kept getting these alerts from you guys saying, another package, another package.
Right. Unfortunately, the situation in Boston is one that we fear the most here in Columbia. And so we want to make sure that people are encouraged to call when they see something, regardless how small of a situation they think it might be. We'd rather go to 1,000 calls than to miss out on one that could be the potential real deal.
I know that you all actually cleared the scene pretty quickly at one scene downtown, another scene on Garners Ferry Road, but there was another situation off of Assembly Street that took a little bit longer. Tell us what you found there and what you had to do to resolve it.
Right. We had two suspicious items on Assembly Street between Park and Washington. And so one of those suspicious packages, what we x-rayed, looked a little bit more suspicious than the first one. And so in that case, what we did was called a controlled det, using a water blast to disrupt the package itself.
What are some other tools you use to check out these packages besides the water blast?
Well, the biggest tool we have, obviously, is the expertise and the specific skill sets of those bomb techs. And they're highly trained individuals that work hand in hand with the officers on the road each day. And so we rely heavily on their experience, their education, their knowledge, along with the task force that we have around the city of Columbia, with the FBI, the different counties, and also SLED.
And what would you say to the public in general? I know, like I said, I understand why everybody's a little bit unnerved. You hear about a suspicious package. You know, everybody is glad that you guys are out there checking it out. But just in terms of staying calm and making sure that when reports of these things do come up, that people respond to the request to stay out of the area and let the officers do their job.
Right. I mean, when you're talking about suspicious package, we're talking about possible explosives or anything that's designed to hurt people. And so in that case, we just want you to be great observers, be aware of your surroundings, look for those suspicious people or activities, and then report them. Be our good eyes and ears for the rest of the community. Boston
is really, the police and all the law enforcement there are really pushing for people to take pictures, to give those pictures that they took during the bombing experience and turn it over to them so that they can use that for clues. So with the way pictures now and iPhones and all that, smartphones, I mean, that's really going to affect the way you guys investigate.
Absolutely. We have with social media and the technology today, we have an accelerated amount of information that we can receive, and we're ready to receive that. So in any cases like that, it's better to capture the information, whether it's video or pictures, and use that as possible evidence in the future if it is a criminal situation.
And one other question for you, Chief, just quickly. Some viewers responded, said they were a little bit concerned that there were no evacuations today. Well, how do you make the judgment call on whether to get people out of there or not?
Well, again, those bomb techs and those individuals that work with this stuff every day, we have different protocols, and so that means making sure that we have an area that is evacuated or there is a distance of safety. And just like we did today, we had to cut down certain streets because of those safety parameters. So an evacuation is something that we would do as needed. Okay. And in this case, the size of the package and the possible material inside would dictate that.
All right, Chief Ruben Santiago with Columbia Police Department, thank you so much. We appreciate you making time today.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate you being with us. Well, earlier